Daniel chapter 12. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Michael is the angel who oversees Israel. Michael and his angels will fight Satan and his angels, and they will cast Satan and his angels out of heaven. Revelation 12, 7 through 9. Satan will return to earth in fury, for he knows that his days are numbered. At this time, the Antichrist sets up his throne in Jerusalem and breaks the covenant with Israel. The Great Tribulation will begin. It will last for 3.5 years, and will be the second half of the final 7-year period prophesied earlier, Daniel 9:27. It will be the worst time the world will ever know, Matthew 24:21. Daniel chapter 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. This verse may refer to the second resurrection, Ephesians 4, 8 through 10, 1 Peter 3, 18 through 20, Matthew 27, 52 to 53, Isaiah 61, 1, 2 Corinthians 5, 1 through 8, Revelation 20, 5 and 6. This verse could refer instead to the resurrection of the nation Israel, Ezekiel 37, 1 through 14. Daniel chapter 12, verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. Psalm 111, verse 10. Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. The Holy Spirit has opened up our understanding of the book of Daniel in these last days, because the information in it wasn't for earlier days. God told John not to seal the book of Revelation, and even promised a blessing to those who would read and understand it. Revelation 1:3 and 22:10. Daniel chapter 12, verse 5. Then I, Daniel, looked up, and behold, there stood other two, the one on this side of the bank of the river, and the one on that side of the bank of the river. Daniel chapter 12, verse 6. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, How long shall it be to the end of these wonders? Jesus was the man clothed in linen. The men were probably angels. Daniel chapter 12, verse 7. And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and sware by him that liveth for ever, that it shall be for a time, times, and an half. And when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, all these things shall be finished. A time is a year, times is 2 years, and an half time is half a year. This equals 3.5 years. Revelation 10, 5 and 6. Daniel chapter 12, verse 8. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? Daniel chapter 12, verse 9. And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. The book of Daniel was to be sealed until these end times we're living in today. Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white, and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Daniel chapter 12, verse 11. And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. The Bible doesn't reveal what will happen during the 30 days between the 1,260th and 1,290th day at the end of the Great Tribulation. Daniel chapter 12, verse 12. Blessed is he that waiteth, and cometh to the 1,305 and 30 days. Daniel chapter 12, verse 13. But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest, and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. In the 45 days between the 1,290th and the 1,335th day, Jesus will judge all the nations of the earth. Those who are spared until the 1,335th day will be allowed to enter into the glorious kingdom age with Jesus. Matthew 25, 31-46.